Stability of reason. The reports of Charlie's condition arrived yesterday. Of course, his letters show improvement. We will not believe the superintendent's statement that his behavior is not keeping pace. The fact is that Charlie is a regular boy this moment, capable of thinking and acting and being what a boy of his age should be. In other words, he is all there. This must be the case when mind is diffusing its intelligence to every recess of his being, and soul is beaming forth in every nook and corner, while life exuberant is animating every inch of his territory. Perfect God and perfect man is the rule of his existence. We will keep working faithfully and expectantly, for Charlie has more than a spark of the divine in his makeup. He has nothing less than a full complement of divine endowments. They will spring into visibility in response to our effort. People have not, so far as my experience goes, found insanity any too easy to cure. On the contrary, they have found it quite as baffling as some other disorders. The extreme type of it goes out, to use Jesus' words, only by prayer and fasting, which means more than average spiritual discernment. This affliction may have been the 7 devils which were ejected from Mary Magdalene. It has been the habit of reformers to use this good woman's name to point a moral or to adorn a tale here and there all down the centuries. They are still at it. The Bible utters not one syllable against her. Do not be discouraged, but keep plugging along on the case. You will win. Eternal mind, and your patient has it, cannot be deranged. Reason, one of the leading attributes of mind, cannot be dethroned. So you will keep insisting that your patient's mentality is clear as a bell. Your boy has the immutable mind we call God. Indeed, there is no other mentality. This mind, and therefore this boy, cannot be confused or less than adequately equipped. Reason cannot be clouded or dethroned. Now keep in thought that the boy's mentality is of omniscient mind, and therefore is sound and unshakably established. Refuse to believe that his thought is otherwise than clear and balanced. I will take hold of the case. Let me hear from you in a week or 10 days. Of course, your prayers count in bringing recovery to the lad. In fact, you can be the best practitioner on the case, it seems to me, and you are already measuring up to that high standard. Have conviction. Your efforts will be rewarded. Since the Almighty is in the midst of him, the almightiness of intelligence is there in operation. No room in him for hallucinations. He can spring into normality any day, ready for his part in life's program. Your note of July 30th interests me, showing, as it does, that you are thinking. No doubt man has a spiritual identity. Call it body or what you will. Exactly what its appearance may be is impossible for us to say right now, perhaps. It is enough to know that it is well-conditioned and well-minded. Wish I could write you more at length, but work is so piled up before me. I am confident the brother is coming out of the mesmerism. What the good people around him may think or say theologically will not hinder. Have no concern. The Almighty does not know anything of these supposed deterrents or adverse conditions. We had better admit that you do not and that Charlie does not. Meanwhile, we will keep working and trusting as intelligently and faithfully as we can. Your letter just arrived. Every individual has the one and only mind. Your boy is endued with it. Think of him in this way. Silently talk to him, reminding him of his full and adequate mentality. Do not try to prove the proposition, simply admit it. He likes what you think and say, and will respond to your efforts. Since the unswerving mind is his mentality, his thinking cannot be erratic. He must, regardless of appearances, be sane and sound. His present apparent unfortunate condition is, at the worst, only a passing aberration. As you hold to the truths we have elaborated, the situation will clear.